Alright. So, we gotta find some way to catch Sock. I just don't have any plan to do so. Dunsparce. Yeah, I don't. Alright, so if we go Sock here, right? Let's say I went Fake Out first. Not a lot of damage. I'm gonna go Growl. Oh shoot, Bide. Alright, well, isn't Bide a special attack? Let me see. Because we might not even take that much damage, honestly. It takes double the damage taken. Okay. We can actually work with that. Spam Growl, right? Let it store energy. And it's going to do damage this turn, but not a crazy amount of damage. Just looking at what I have here, right? Who has the most HP? Should be Pignite. Yeah, Pignite, followed by Kakuzu, actually. Shope does have Mud Slap. I'm gonna hit it with a third Growl, to be honest. Oh, nice. Release energy, but it failed. Alright. That's a bunch of Growls. Check moves. Wish I had, like... Alright, let's go Bernard, because it's been growled twice. Leer is a little annoying, but that's okay. Let's go Rock Smash, maybe? Wait, defense drop. Storing energy. Perfect. Alright. Now we go here. Good. No damage at all. Alright, Great Ball. Please work. Come on, please. Dude, Sock. Please, I can't get anything better than a Great Ball. What am I supposed to do, man? And our critical hit ratio is raised all the way up. Shoot, it did so much damage. If he hits again, we're done. Alright, Bide. Wait a minute. Thank you. Alright. Got Sock. It was so difficult. Nickname to Sock. Yes. Hey, I'm going with my guy, Toji. Alright. That was difficult. First thing I'm doing is popping a Repel. Alright. Put Bernard first. And just in case, we happen to run into anything that is a little stronger than we would like. Heal up Bernard here. Alright, so we got our replacement for Tokyo. I'm still mad we lost Tokyo. That end fight, man, was tough. Super Potion. I'll avoid that trainer battle for now. Oh, that was close. Let's save also now that we have Sock, so that we don't have to end up going back and catching it again. And we don't have to battle her unless we want a free heal, but we're right by Nackwing City. Alright, made it back. We do have to level up Sock. Just take a look at the current moveset and everything. And we want it to have Sturdy too. Sturdy, perfect. Plus special attack, minus special defense isn't what we want. We do have double kick, Leer, Bide, focus energy. And if I pull up the new learn sets, level up move changes and level up Sock's Gen 5 learn set. Low sleep at level 17, okay. That'll be helpful. Along with, let's see what we have. Maybe I will go battle that one lady then. Oh, it's supposed to learn Fire Punch at level 1. All the elemental punches. It's also saying low kick level 57. Did they take away low kick? It's kind of annoying if so. Well, let's find out. maybe Shope first for that battle, right? Or what we could do is, hold on, rather than doing the trainer battle, we go wild Pokemon. We can find an area that has guaranteed Audino encounters. Oh, level or Route 1, perfect. Route 1 has Audino encounters. Might be low level though. Let's see about Route 3. Perfect. All right, Special Grass also has Audino in Route 3. What we're gonna do is pop our Repel again. And then go over here. What's going on, Shadow? Alright, Shope, you're up. What are Audino's stats? I know it has a lot of HP. Yeah, a lot of HP. 86 on both defense and special defense with like no speed, so that's fine. Just really quickly looking at learn sets, seeing if there's anything I have to be worried about here at level 14. It'll have double slap, which is kind of scary. And pound are its attacking moves. Okay. And then just to confirm with the could also have Yawn or Encore, which is a little annoying. Let's go Metal Claw maybe. Kill Bell. Send out Turgy. Double kick. Good work, Toji. Alright, perfect. So we can actually just train Toji like this. Use a regular potion just to get rid of him. Totodile. Cool encounter, but we're looking for Audino. Go. Let's learn low sweep in place of Bide. Looking at Sock stats too, I just want to make sure. Probably going to end up going Adamant on the nature. I mean, Jolly's not bad, right? But looking at Lenora's team. Let me pull up the roster here. She has Stantler, Herdier, Furret. Furret's going to be kind of fast, actually. That might be a little bit scary. But it will only be level 18. Speed stat, base speed of 100 does make it faster, but at only level 18, right? If we go Sock, say even at level 19. Oh, okay, so Sock at, well, that's assuming that we have perfect speed EVs. If we have no speed EVs, then we do get outsped. However, if we do have speed EVs, and I know exactly how I'm going to check really quickly. Where is viewing? So look at our guy Toji. Viewing stats here. A little bit to work here. There we go. So no EVs, except for an HP, of course. Start to go back. IVs. 9 speed IVs. 18 attack IVs could be worse, I guess, right? So let's see if we have 9. Ooh, 9 speed IVs, we tie at level 19, unless, of course, we go Jolly Nature. Jolly Nature, we do outspeed. It was, what, 18 attack EVs also? At level 19. And then we will have double kick along with... Is it low kick or low sweep? Which one? I know one lowers speed, the other one does more damage based on the Pokemon's weight, the opposing Pokemon's weight. I think low sweep does damage based on weight. No, low sweep reduces speed. Alright, low kick does damage based on weight. So, we got low sweep here. Guaranteed OHKO with double kick, perfect. Less of a chance to OHKO with low sweep, which is fine. Which makes sense. Does it though? I mean, low sweep one hit for 60 base power versus double kick. Either way, I won't worry too much about it. So right now we got outsped at level 19. We don't. Let's see. Against Stantler, Stantler will have extra sensory, which is something to worry about. But double kick is also a guaranteed OHKO here. Against Bibarel, which is going to have Moody, so that might be a problem if it gets too many defensive boosts. But again, double kick, guaranteed OHKO. And I doubt that if Bibarel gets taken out, then Herdier or Watchog won't also, but worth checking. Bouffalant, now it's a little bit different, right? We have a 93.8% chance to OHKO. Of course, if we bump that up to level 20, guaranteed OHKO. And then I assume Herdier, same thing. Yeah. Alright, so we just gotta get level 20 for Toji is all we gotta do. Go here. Audino, hello. Maybe I should have saved that for when we actually take on the gym, but it's alright. Alright, looking at the gym trainers then. We're level 19, right? We want to get to level 20. So let's see. I'll do like a save state on 3, and then we can go back to save state 1 if we want to, where we were only level, I think, 17 or 18. But looking at trainer rosters... School Kid Carter opens up with his APOM. We should be able to just kind of blow through it at this stage, but let's have a look. So we got our sock right now. I'm wondering though, if I go adamant on the nature, do I still outspeed Furret? We do. We do. Perfect. And I think Furret's the fastest on the team, right? No. Herdier is a little bit faster. No, Watchog is, sorry, not Herdier. Watchog. That's with Adamant Nature. With Jolly, I think we outspeed. Yeah, with Jolly, we do outspeed. But with Adamant, we do get a crazy attack stat. Let's see, what does Herdier have? Retaliate, Hypnosis, Super Fang, and Crunch. We'll see. We also do have other options too, so I feel like that is something that shouldn't be understated. But let's see, what's our current nature too? Is Rash, which I think is neutral. No, plus special attack minus special defense. Okay, that's fine. We outspeed against the Apom. Double kick should be a guaranteed OHKO. Alright, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Oh, I just messed up the save state, too. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's alright. Alright. Skip through all that. Fresh water. Alright, we gotta fight this guy first. School Kid Carter. We should be able to just blow through him with Sock. Let's find out. I hope so, man. As much trouble as this Sock was to get. Oh, yeah. Good work. The only thing is Sock gains XP way too fast. Alright, that guy's down. In this gym, it was Apom, right? Flame burns inside its body, and while it gives us smoke from its head while it runs. How many trainers are there in this gym? School Kid Carter, Scientist Satomi, School Kid Lydia. This must be School Kid Lydia right here. Okay, so there are codes that significantly cut down the amount of experience you can get. Alright, well, I guess we'll just figure that out in our own way. X, right, to figure out the answer here. Alright, so we're gonna have to deal with Imposter Ditto, which is gonna be kind of annoying here, but we can manage. Alright. Oh, and then we have the Monster Smeargle, right. That's where we got cooked last time. I almost forgot. Alright, let's talk to her. I think I have a plan, though. So I want for Ditto to copy Kakuzu, I think. Yeah, let's do it, because we either make it out of here or we don't. And Smeargle is a pain either way. I'm going to use X Defend. Alright, now that we know we can't use Fake Out, of course he got an attack drop. Alright, double kick. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. When I saw us getting outsped, I was like, no! Double kick is a guaranteed OHKO. Let me just make sure this is accurate, because we did just get outsped by Smeargle. Okay, we were supposed to get outsped by Smeargle. Yeah, substitute Sacred Fire, Hypnosis, Aero Blast. But we do outspeed Porygon here. Oh, but I am -1 attack. Shoot. Wait a minute, this is bad. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, Sharpen. I just raised its attack. Alright. So Toji's over-leveled, but whatever. Cast Form, Final Mon here. Yeah, I did forget to include that my attack is currently at -1. However, it is still saying double kick is a guaranteed OHKO. What's going on, Dari? But you know what? Why don't I play it safe here? Weather Ball, Ember, Powder Snow, Water Gun. Let's see. If it uses Weather Ball at the health that I'm at, how am I slower all of a sudden? Wait a minute. Was that always slower? Ah, I am slower. Okay, that's kind of concerning. But at the current health that we have, I'm just trying to figure out if it's smarter to swap in or not. Weather Ball has a chance at 2-hit KO. Ember, 4-hit KO. Powder Snow, 4-hit KO. Water Gun, 4-hit KO. Versus Double Kick. Still looking at an OHKO here, even though we are slower. Alright. As long as we don't get a burn here. Of course it didn't get the KO. Kakuzu, you come in. Finish with a Fake Out. Alright. There we go. That's 2 done. I'm gonna go heal, because I know we do still have one more battle before the gym leader. Last battle, yeah, that was one of the more difficult ones. But we do still have School Kid Lydia, who opens up with Baneri, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Delcatty. Actually, not all that worried about that one. She's got a bunch of not that strong Mons here. Right, let's go read this book. Heat it up in a pot, it'll be delicious. What is this? I don't know, a lot of things. It is on the bookshelf closer to the entrance than here. Ah, I see. So we want to go like... Switch to Pokemon. Yes, there we go. Called Poffins. This bookshelf. Move 2 backward, 1 to the left, 2 forward, 1 to the right, 1 backwards. What do you say? 2 backward, 1 to the left, 2 forward, 1 to the right, 1 backwards. So what is it? 2 backwards, 1 to the left, 2 forwards, 1 to the right, 1 backwards? Huh? I said from this bookshelf, right? 2 backwards, 1 to the left, 2 forward, 1 to the right. That can't be it. Okay, so we do have to beat this girl, apparently. That's fine. Let's go pair 2 anyways. Yeah, team's a little over-leveled, but... Again, I'm not going to really hold myself to that too much if the devs don't want to impose program level cap. Door? Why are you using the door? Jigglypuff comes out. Let's go Hanami for now. Acrobatics might have said this a little better. Alright, Delcatty. This one is a little tricky because Delcatty has a pretty wide move pool. But let's just see what we're working with. What's going on? Midoriya. Double Slap, Sing, Attract, Fake Out. So it's definitely going to go for the Fake Out first turn. We know that. And if I do... Look like a Pansage right at level 19. I don't think anything KOs me, right? Double Slap at 3 hits is a guaranteed 2-hit KO. 5 hits is an OHKO though. Alright, so we're not going to risk that. Instead, what if we go Bernard to take a Fake Out, right? Yeah. Go Arm Thrust. There we go. Clefairy. It's our last Mon too. Follow me, Defense Curl, Double Slap, Sing. If we do a Pignite at level 20 with the Adamant Nature, knowing both Rock Smash and Arm Thrust. Rock Smash, it says, is a guaranteed OHKO here. Oh no, because I'm level 100. Oops, let me set that to 20. Alright, Arm Thrust, it's saying even with 2 hits is a guaranteed OHKO. Rock Smash is a guaranteed 2-hit KO. That being said, also though, right, if we are... The thing about all these damage calculators, they also assume I have perfect EVs and IVs. I don't, unfortunately. About 42% health. If Double Slap hits 3 times, it's 3-hit KO. So if we give it 5 hits, 5 hits is a guaranteed 2-hit KO also. Alright, let's go Arm Thrust then, trusting that damage calculator will work. Cute Charm. Alright, there we go. Bernard level it up, but whatever. I'm gonna go heal. Maybe we'll say for the level cap that you can't go into the gym any higher than the gym leader's highest level Pokemon. How about that? Because, right, if I'm like trying to stay under it and I go in at level 19 and then there's forced gym battles, like, you know. Alright. Switch into the book. Let me get this secret staircase for the gym leader. Alright, so Lenora opens up with her intimidate users. I think she opens up with Stantler, right? Let me see. Yeah, opens up with Stantler. I'm gonna open up with Meowth here. I'm using Meowth in Pokemon Black and White. I am, yeah. Using Meowth in Pokemon Blaze Black specifically. Because our goal is to not lose any Pokemon because this is a Nuzlocke. So if we lose a Pokemon, they're off the team. I don't really have that many TMs or HMs. What I might do is see if anybody else can learn Rock Smash. Like I might teach it to Toji. Just so we have another fighting type move to make use of. Maybe instead of Leer. I'm also going to teach it to Shope. In place of... let's do this Fury Slopes. Hanami, we could, but that's alright. Alright, Lenora battle. It's a double... dude, how am I supposed to know this? Oh my goodness. Yo, whoever made this documentation, you suck at writing documents, bro. Let people know when it is a double battle, man. Jeez. Oh no, it does say double battle. That's on me. That's on me. Never mind. Never mind. It does say that. Oops. That's kind of good though, because if we can take out both her intimidate users here, just got to be a little bit smart about it. Yeah, it's in like the tiniest print, dude. Make it bigger. People are looking for team rosters, not in size 6 font double battle. Jeez. Retaliate, Hypnosis, Disable, Extrasensory. So Extrasensory is going to be a problem. Versus if we go... Herdier also has Retaliate, Bite, Helping Hand, and Charm. Okay. I'm going to assume that Herdier might go for either Charm or Helping Hand here. So I'm going to fake out on Stantler. And then we do have the Sun Boosted Flame Burst here. Oh, good call. Oh, that Helping Hand could quickly become a problem as well. Alright. Decent type of damage here. Alright, Herdier going Helping Hand. I should have gone on the Stantler though, right? We're trying to take out Stantler. I don't want to lose my fake out user just yet. So assuming Herdier goes Helping Hand again, and Stantler might use... it could use Hypnosis, but if I had to guess, it's probably going to go Extrasensory. So I gotta see what's the best special defense. Let's see, 26, 24, might be Vulpix honestly, 22, 35 on Fuga, 36 on Toji, but you know, super effective. What if I did... oh, I forgot to set my nature too. Shoot, because now I'm not going to outspeed. Alright. That's fine. Scratch. Well, I actually. Let me look at base power 40 with technician. What is the technician boost? Is it 1.2 or 1.5? I fit herb, so 1.5. Cool. So we get 60 base power with scratch, of course, -1 attack versus, oh yeah, no, versus 90 base power on the bite. Let's go with the bite. Although plus stab, hold on, because then if we get 60 and then stab is what, 1.2? It is also 1.5. So actually, we have 290 base power. Maybe we'll go scratch then. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Same damage output. No, because bite has a chance to flinch, actually. So we're gonna go bite on... Let's go bite on Stantler, assuming that Hertier's kind of just here to helping hand for a while. And then Flame Burst also on Stantler. Yeah, Hertier's just here to helping hand, okay. Bite, flinch maybe? Wow, that did nothing. Extra sensory. Whoa, that did a lot of damage. Okay. And Stantler outspeeds. Alright, idea. Take you out for Shope. We have to take Fuga out here. Maybe for Hanami? Let's see what happens here. Super Potion, that's honestly fine with me. Retaliate. Yikes. How does Retaliate work? I thought it doubled in damage if your Pokemon, yeah, if your Pokemon fainted the previous turn. Alright, so Shope just doesn't have, like, any offensive prowess whatsoever is what's going on. So where are we gonna go 18? Okay, not gonna outspeed Stantler, and Hertier's just going to, we would outspeed Hertier, though. Alright, neither Pokemon outspeed Stantler. I say then... Let's try Extra Sensory. Add the Helping Hand boost. There we go. With Helping Hand, if I want to send Meowth back out, right? Level 20. What's going on, Devo? So Helping Hand boosted, you're at full health. Let me assume no special defense EVs also. I mean, might as well, right? Yeah, we literally have like 5 special defense EVs. Helping Hand boosted Extra Sensory is a guaranteed 2-hit KO on Meowth. Good to know. Versus on Pansage. 19. also a guaranteed 2-hit KO. Alright, cool. Knowing that, then, we're going to switch Shope out for Kakazu so we can get off another Fake Out. And now, anticipating that Stantler is going to go for another extra sensory here. That Herdier is more of a problem than I would like to. Interesting. See, I genuinely don't get how it's doing that much damage. Alright, well, we lost our Fake Out user just like that. Yeah, like, no Pokemon have fainted. It's supposed to do more damage when Pokemon faint, but sure, I guess. I guess that's just out the window. Okay. I was hoping for a safer switch-in somewhere here. But we don't have a safe switch-in. What we do have is Toji, who does not have the right nature, because I did not set that up. But we do outspeed both Mons here. Who has a higher attack stat between Stantler and Herdier? Neither will be able to OHKO us, which is good. Alright, Stantler has a higher attack, so Stantler's got to go first. Let's go double kick here on Stantler. And I'm going to really hope that Herdier goes for the helping hand here. Of course he didn't. Alright, Herdier down. Hanami level up. Probably another Retaliate, right? We'll learn Seed Bomb in place of maybe Leer, I guess. Alright, Retaliate's gonna hit like a truck now. Yeah, let's learn Dig on Shope too. I don't know why I didn't have Dig before. Oh, okay. Honestly, not bad. The Bouffalan's gonna carry Aerial Ace, which is, you know, a little worrisome, but we'll be alright here. In fact, we should still be faster than Bouffalant anyways. Yeah, we are faster than Bouffalant. Let me just confirm Seed Bomb's accuracy here. Alright, 100 accuracy. That unless our accuracy is reduced, it will land. Oh shoot, Sap Sipper on Bouffalant. Okay. Alright, well we just lost Hanami as well. But the good news is we now have safe switch-ins for both of our fighting type Pokemon on the field. I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna go Arm Thrust onto Furret. Follow me, I guess. Toji levels up. See, I don't like the position that we're in right now, like, at all. Alright, let's run some damage calcs really quickly. Because we've already lost 2 Pokemon, and I'm very much not a fan of that. We lost our water counter, which is like really bad. And our Fake Out user. Why did we lose such pivotal members of the team, man? Dang. No offense to anybody else, right? Obviously everybody plays a role. But like, that's kind of annoying. I'm not even gonna run like the damage against Sock, because literally anything would take it out at this point. But if we are running Sock here, I know we have 18 defense EVs, and I think it was what, like 9 speed EVs. So we are still, Sock is the fastest Mon on the field. Nice. Second fastest is probably Watchog. So I think I'm going to take out Watchog first. So let's see. Double Kick is guaranteed OHKO on Watchog, it's saying. On Bibarel, however, it's also reading guaranteed OHKO on Bibarel. Bibarel, Retaliate, Curse, Aqua Tail, Amnesia, and Bibarel has Moody. So maybe Moody might be a little bit stronger. What I do want to check, though, is if we go to Pignite, at at level 21. Did not mean to hit that. Oops. 21. Adamant natured, right? We are full health, thankfully. So we can probably survive like one hit. And then let's look at Pig Knight's attack stat too, because I didn't check its IVs before. That's right, its attacks IVs are not phenomenal. Like at all. Jeez, man, our attack IVs are terrible. We have less than 10? Ugh! Alright, we have about 9 or 8 attack IVs. Let's put 8 to be on the safe side. And then if we have both Rock Smash, right? Probably not going to go Rock Smash because I think that's a one-hit base 40 power move versus Arm Thrust is up to 5 and it's like base, I think, 25 or 35. Yeah, Arm Thrust is 25. Alright. Arm Thrust is Sang and Oko on Bibarel even with only 2 hits. On Furret. Okay, but you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. So, fastest mon on the field is Sawk. Sawk is gonna double kick onto Watchog. After Watchog goes down, the next fastest mon on the field is going to be Bernard, who's going to Arm Thrust onto Bibarel. Beautiful. I wish there was like a thing where the other hit was gonna hit the other Pokemon, but that's fine. We don't need it. All right, that level up is probably gonna do a lot more for us too. Arm Thrust. That's it. Woo! Thank God for crits, man. All right, Lenora's down. Gym leader complete, but we did lose 2 Pokemon. Not ideal at all. Dude, this city cooked us. Between the end battle and the gym leader battle, we lost 3 Pokemon, man. Jeez. Alright, but our new level cap, I think is like 28 with Berg. Let me see here. Yeah. Does Berg only have 3 Pokemon? That can't be right. Maybe it is right and Lenora just had so many because she's the double battle gym leader. No, he doesn't only have 3 Pokemon. Who made this documentation and who taught them about formatting, man? Like, actually. Berg is also a double battle. Masquerain, Vespiquen, Heracross. Okay, so whoever made this literally just doesn't know how to use Google Docs. What's going on, Vanessa? This is basically a gauntlet. Yeah, that was tough. That, I'm not gonna lie, I did not enjoy that battle at all. But we made it through. Let's heal up just in case Team Plasma does try to jump us outside. I don't even have a lot of healing items either. I thought I had more than this. Good news is that we do still have 3 Pokemon, including our starter, a Pokemon with a base 125 attack stat, and a modest special attacker with Drought. And he's a weather setter, right? So it's right here. Of course the fight's right here. Of course the fight's right here. Oh, okay, but there are no fights against Team Plasma, it's saying, in Nacooine City. Come Gym Leader, Dragon Skull. Alright, probably gonna have to chase after them in Pinwheel Forest, that's fine. Alright, they're gone. That's cool with me, man. If they are gone, they are out. There's Berg. What's up? Someone walked away with an exhibit. All right. So let's go and deposit Pokemon. And yeah, unfortunately, Meowth, we don't have a fake out user anymore, nor do we have a water counter. So So definitely gonna have to find a way to replace those. In the meantime, I'm also going to pick up some healing items. Let's get 12 for now. Great balls, I have 2. There we go. So now we can also rebuild our team when we need to. Alright, into Pinwheel Forest. I assume that that's the exterior trainers, and we have interior trainers. Team Plasma Grunts who open up with Sandile, then go into Skorupi, and then Fungus. On the other side, they have Stunky, Glameow, and Mightyena. I think either way, our best chance is to send out Bernard here. Let's do that. Avoid her for a second. Alrighty. Time to look at encounters. Well, we don't have an encounter out here anymore. We already used this. We don't have an encounter in any of the previous routes. Our next encounter is going to be inside Pinwheel Forest. But I don't know if we have to beat Team Plasma before we get to that point. Two ways out of Pinwheel Forest, where they go straight to the roads. Take the straight road after them. If they're not here, I'll block the exit. So that's his way of saying we have to go this way and battle those trainers. Okay. Alright. So is there any point in me going here, or am I just going to end up fighting people and get turned around? Either way, there do appear to be a set of trainers here. Twins Mayo and May D, who have a bunch of grass and bug type Pokemon. So what we are going to do is we're going to send out Fuga to set Sun, and then also Pignite. Alright, shouldn't be too difficult. Let's take care of Venipede first so that we get that, Alright, I guess. Dude, how am I getting outsped by, like... I mean, I get Pignite getting outsped. I need you to lock in. Vulpix, come on. I know we gave you Modest Nature over Timid, but still. Maybe if I get Rock Smash for the rollout. Especially with Arm Thrust. Alright, here we go. Battle done. I think I'm also going to get my levels up a little bit here. So we have a new level up method, a little bit faster, I think, than the daycare. What's going on, Burning Tepig? How we doing? How we doing? Can I register something here? One thing about that I'm not a huge fan of here, in Black and White, is the ability to register like literally anything, because like realistically, right, I get that registration of items, key items, makes things easier to access. Whoever registers anything other than their bike, maybe the town map, right? I don't need to register the view Pokemon info screen, right? Nobody needs quick access to that. You need quick access to things that you have to open your bag for and scroll all the way down to find. You don't need quick access to menu items that take 2 to 3 clicks. I know I'm about 15 years too late on a user player experience feedback here, but just my 2 cents. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and beat up on Audino. If the special encounter will work. No, it's definitely on. Alright. Oh, there it is. I just couldn't see it. Alright. Yeah, that gives us decently high XP every time. Piplup, unfortunately, can't catch you, so since you don't have the XP yield we need. Go through it. Pick up again, man. That shaking grass. I wonder if it would be faster if I did it in the Pinwheel Forest exterior. Probably, right? Higher level Pokemon. Let me just confirm wild encounters in that area. Oh yeah, Audino. Definitely is gonna be one. Can you register through the bag? Well, yeah, you can register through the bag. My point is, though, is that you should only need to register things from the bag, right? Like, there is no need. Like, what I mean is, for example, I can register, like, my Pokemon summary screen. There's no need for that, right? Nobody needs to quick access and then go Pokemon info status or Pokemon info skills. Where is skills? There we go. Why did skills? They're called moves. I guess ability is also included in that. Okay, fairs. Yeah, like nobody needs, you know, quick access to something that quite literally takes 2 clicks, 3 clicks. Bag, Pokemon, summary. And by the time you're at summary, you're already at moveset. Like, I guess, you know, if you want it, it's cool to have it, but I don't know. I feel like with the touchscreen and everything, it makes it too easy to accidentally register it. And then people are like, what happened? What is this? Oh yeah, no special encounters or anything. That's fine. That's fine. We didn't even want to get a Pokemon that'll actually give us XP when we KO it. It's overrated, right? Alright, where is... Alright, and Repel's effect we're off. Cool. 100 steps in and no special encounters. Wait, this guy. Jeez, look at all these trainers. And a puzzle flip off again. Alright, well maybe the special encounters simply don't work in this area. Makuhita, man, nobody asked for you. Oh, now we get a special encounter as soon as I start running into more wild Pokemon again. Alright. I think that was intentional because Riolu is a special encounter, right? Yeah. Riolu is a special encounter, so that was the special. Here we go. Alright, there they are. Starting to appear again. Why is Riolu appearing so often? It's supposed to be, I don't know, with the 50% encounter rate. There we go. Look at that, 941 XP, that's more like it. Alright, I think I'm gonna set everybody to level 25 for now. So let's go to Toji here. Cyndaquil. Yeah, why not? 93 XP, that's why not. Tepig. The fact Audino survived that is kinda nuts. I don't know what's more insane. The fact that that Audino lived a double kick, or the fact that all these starters have a 10% chance of encountering, as opposed to Audino's, 50%, and I'm getting them almost every time, but when I needed a Starly early game, nah, wasn't about to happen. Attract? Also, yo, Toji, what are you doing? You have a base attack of 125. Triple digit base attack before the third gym, and you can't kill an Audino? Look at my team, dog. We're never completing the Nuzlocke. Alright, Shope, can you do it? Great XP there. Alright. What if he did low sweep? Yeah, of course he can. Thank you. Karate chop. What's the base power? Base power 50? Yeah, we don't need rock smash. Base power 40. I mean, might lower defense, but that's alright. Alright, so we got Toji to level. You know what I might do is I might actually go back to the previous route. Not that I think Audino can necessarily take out Shope, but it does have double slap, and our team is notorious for not being able to, actually get the job done when we need them to. So, there is that. Like, I don't know. Only on this team is it a big ask that super effective moves that are also stab and are being used by Pokemon with a high offensive base stat, that those moves do a lot of damage. I don't know. I didn't think that was a crazy ask, but my team has let me know that that's actually the most unreasonable thing that a trainer can ask of their Pokemon. So I guess that's where we're at. Let's go dig and see how this does. Heal Bell. Good damage. There we go. Rock Smash, how much does it do? Yeah, whatever. Dig, I think, is like base 80 power anyways, so this should be a lot more useful to us, right? Let me see. Yeah, base 80 power. Okay. Also, though, we have to set Sock's nature. Do I want Jolly or do I want Adamant? I think probably Adamant. I mean, Sock's base speed is only 85, and yes, Jolly Nature would help boost that a little bit, but like, you're also not sending up Sock if you want like a fast, hard-hitting Pokemon. Not every Pokemon needs to be fast. It does have sturdy. It does have all right defenses. It might be better to just go Adamant, but let me take another look at its stats. I don't know. Or what I could do is I could go Jolly. Let's see. And then I could use an attack boosting move. By the time we get to Nimbasa City, we will have access to the gear station. And grinding battle points would be annoying, but getting up to 48 for the choice band might make it a little bit more worth it. Let me see about Life Orb. Life Orb is a little bit riskier because, Nuzlocke and everything, right? Do we really want to be doing damage to ourselves? But if we do... So I feel like it's kind of redundant. Yeah, I feel like it's redundant for, like, non-bag items, Like, I think for some things, it would be better off as, like, maybe menu features. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously, you know, Pokemon stats, those are easily viewable. But even some bag items, right, like the town map, I think if they put, like, map as a menu feature, that would be better. Because realistically, yes, you know, you can use any key item that's registered at a button press. And it does depend on personal preference, so I totally get, right, like, not restricting that just because, you know, you personally don't think that anybody's going to use it, or because I guess I don't personally think anybody's going to use it. But also, how often are people registering items that aren't, like, the bike, the fishing rods, maybe the town map? Other than that, and then if you're, like, a shiny hunter, you might have, like, a Poke Radar if your game has that. Alright, Life Orb. Also Gear Station. Yeah, I don't know what else I expect. Probably for the same amount of BP, right? Yeah. There's like a Nuzlocke wiki. It's actually kind of pretty fire. I might go Adamant. I might go Adamant. What? I think I'm gonna go Adamant. Yeah. Sock's gonna be our crazy heavy hitter. Or you know what I could also do is check IVs. So better, but with such low speed IVs, you know, maybe. And it's not like we're swimming in the EVs either, or the IVs for attack, but at least we're gonna have a better base stat total. All right, let's go Jolly. You know what? I think final verdict is we're gonna go Jolly. Because I'm looking at the IVs, looking at the EVs. Yeah, even with 7 speed EVs, so almost as many speed EVs as we do attack EVs, speed is only half of the attack. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to go Jolly here. Okay, cool. We can do that. Let me turn on the nature changer so we can use our nature change again. Sometimes need to reset here. All right, Jolly Sock. There we go. A little bit better speed. not make it easy to get evolutionary stones, do they? Mudkip. As much as a Mold Breaker Swampert would be a great addition to the team. Actually, I don't even know if Swampert keeps Mold Breaker in this. I assume that they wouldn't have given it Mold Breaker if they didn't intend for Swampert to keep it. Okay, we are unfortunately all out of encounters. Maybe instead of Rapid Spin for now. No, instead of Rock Smash. I'm also mad because a level cap of 28 would have meant that we can evolve Meowth into Persian. But yeah, unfortunately, the best laid plans of mice and men, right? You know what? I'm also gonna go heal and get our power points back for Dig. I do want to at least make it through this Team Plasma storyline. You know what? Now I'm kind of wondering: is this actually faster than the daycare? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. But you know what? Let's go back to the previous place then. Now that we're a little bit higher level. Maybe I'll buy some more repels. TBD, probably not, honestly. But or I could just keep battling her. Wait a minute. Let's see how this goes. She goes Happiny. Right, KO plus XP. Sign me up. And she heals you after every battle. Oh yeah, she might be the method, I'm not gonna lie. Nurse, whatever your name was, I'll get it after the battle. Yeah, you might be the method. Tract is a little annoying. Oh, the track works on double hit moves too? It's slightly annoying. Okay. Let's go Fuga. Share the XP there. We don't need a prison. Leveled up. Nurse Sherry. There we go. She heals us. Alright, Shulk is now level 25. What is left now is to get Fuga there too. Why am I in the grass here? And I could always switch train too if things get really bad, but I don't think they will be. Only thing is here, right, Happiny does have decent special defenses, but I think we'll be okay. Heal. Actually pop the repel here. Got our special grass. It's an auto now. Nice. Oh, it's also the same level? Yeah, in that case. Did I just get within a tract? Ugh. Why? Why? Why do you even know that move? Who runs a tract? Who does that? Nobody. Nobody. It's not a real move. It's a fake move. It's a fake move. Fuga leveled up. I guess in this case, I might as well just battle that nurse trainer, right? More XP, get some money out of it. Yeah, we'll learn Hex maybe in place of Roar. Also gotta get rid of Quick Attack. There's like literally no reason for me to learn that. Okay, almost there to the desired level. I think then we'll give the level up to, let's go Toji next. Copycat. Alright, double sweetness. Alright, everybody getting XP, I guess. Yo, stop! Stop! Happiny, cut it out. What are you doing? Does Happiny only know Copycat? Her Happiny must only know Copycat. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, her Happiny only knows Copycat. Okay. Alright, cool. I mean, that's fine. I just rather would not deal with the dangers of hitting myself in confusion. No, it doesn't. It knows Sweet Kiss, Refresh, Copycat, and Last Resort. Alright, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to switch into Fuga because Confusion does damage based on the attack stat. So I'd rather just not, you know, take as little damage as possible from Confusion here. Also got like no XP, so thanks for that, Happiny. There we go. Cool. Team is healthy. Team's a little bit stronger now. Moving through Pinwheel Forest, we next up have... Where's the trainer roster? Team Plasma Grunts with Sandile, Skorupi, and Fungus. I think in that case it kind of only makes sense for us to go in with Pignite. Can I walk past this guy? Yeah, of course not. Skorupi. Go, cut the dub there. Alright, who's next? A lot of Team Plasma and everybody. Although I'm wondering if there are trainers here that I can avoid. There's only 2 Team Plasma Grunts. No, that's not true. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 Team Plasma Grunts. So maybe we can just get through them and then be done with this part of the game. Next up, though, is going to be Stunky. Repel's effect wore off. That's fine. Although now we are officially in the grass area. I'm also going to put my wild Pokemon encounters. Cottony. We could get Prankster Whimsicott. That would also serve as a... Or I could get... Alright. I gotta think about this. Prankster Whimsicott as a support mon, or Contrary Snivy. We also have the ability to get Bulbasaur, who, with Venusaur's Chlorophyll, would work really, really well with Vulpix. I might end up going with Venusaur, but it depends also on how many double battles there are in the game. If there aren't that many double battles, then I'm gonna have to, like, you know, intentionally set up Sun and then pivot out into Venusaur. I'm almost inclined to go with Contrary Snivy because Contrary Leaf Storm is just, you know, insanely broken, especially in PvE. But we'll see. I'll think about it. Oh, this is the Murkrow guy. Alright, let's go then. Pursuits. Dang, your one Pokemon that was faster than me got hit with the Flame Charge. Now it's all over. You see, this is what I mean. What do you mean you can't KO a Liepard with a 2-hit move? Ooh, okay. Let's go, because I accidentally stepped into the grass here. Couple save states in case I got caught with wild Pokemon. Did not, though. Alright, next up, then, is going to be... So there's still one that leads with Stunky, and then one that leads with Golbat. Golbat one I'm a little bit more scared of, just because it's a Golbat, but once we take out Golbat, it's then Scraggy, Beedrill, and Carnivine, so honestly, they're not that much of a threat to deal with. That being said, we're still going to find the guy, right? Venoshock TM. I mean, I'll take it. Don't have a Pokemon to use it just yet, but I'll definitely take it. Let's throw on a Repel here. Kind of unnecessary and a waste of money, but whatever, we'll just buy more. Alright, Mossy Rock. So we are heading this way. Ah, shoot. I like saw him turning like as soon as I was going to press the button to move. Alright, that's fine, whatever. Slightly annoying because Bernard is now 1 level away from our next level cap. But as I've said before, right, if the devs aren't going to put in the effort to actually like add a level cap into the game, which we know is possible because it's done on much less powerful Gen 3 ROM hacks. Really? Like really? Okay, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Why can I not move on to the next town because the super terrorist organization is in the forest, but there are still kids playing here? Like, that's what I don't get. Like, move. I'm trying to fight Team Plasma. What do you mean there are regular trainers still just moseying around in the forest? But I can't go and get my next gym badge or anything because, again, there's Team Plasma. Roll out for 4 times damage or Flame Charge for Stab. Let's go Flame Charge for Stab. And hope that it doesn't O-Coast with like an Aerial Ace here. Alright, perfect. Alright, well, Bernard's now at level cap. Sucker Punch. I'm going to take out Rollout. Rollout is a good move if you can chain it enough, but it's also kind of risky. I think there's a move, remember, in the next city anyways. Snarl I am going to pick up. See, now I kind of wish I just went with Snarl, because part of the reason why I wanted to go with Sucker Punch was for Psychic-type coverage also. But, oh, you can't even learn Snarl in Gen 5 Vulpix? I wonder if it can't learn Snarl at all, or if it can't learn Snarl pre-evolving. Because I know that Ninetales gets Snarl in later generations. Right, we also only have 1 Repel left. So in the spirit of not either, you know, wasting an encounter or just save state stalling, what I'm going to do is... What's going on, Seth, right? Question is 100% damage boost a struggle against sweatiest pros in Pokemon? What do you mean 100% damage boost? Definitely possible. It could be more complex with different hardware, more complicated game in mind. I mean, possibly, right? But also, I know for a fact that there are action replay codes that people use for like just straight challenges. Things like, you know, you get like half XP during battles or something like that. So I feel like it wouldn't, and again, you know, I'm no developer, I'm no coder, right? And like you said, it could end up being a little bit more complicated than I'm making it seem like. But from my very limited coding knowledge, you gotta remember, right, coding is a language. So you pretty much have to figure out how to tell the game's code if the number of gym badges is below a certain number, right, 1 to 8, and the Pokemon's level is at or above a certain level, then turn off XP, right? Or XP gained is 0, is cut in half, or I think Radical Red reduces it to like 1 XP. I wonder if it's actually 1 or if it just says that. And yeah, that plus knowing that there are action replay codes to at least reduce HP makes me feel like it's not quite as difficult to add it in the game. Alright, repels. Let's do... I have 1 in my bag. Let's do 19 or 20. Rephrase that is 100% damage boost. Too much for players going against it. What is a 100% damage boost, though? You mean like a double the attack stat? Or like doubling the base power of the move? We're considering a lunar typing for Pokemon. I think 90 to 100 is way too much. 90 to 100 what? Like lunar type Pokemon? Might be. Might be. That's a lot for a new typing. It's going to have much heavier metagame implications too. And when I say metagame, right, it's not necessarily just competitive Pokemon. Ah, shoot. There goes our encounter, doesn't it? And I'm certainly not using it on a Bellsprout. No, sir. Alright. Well, in that case... Let's see. Go here. Cool, in that case I should have already beaten this trainer. We can head on forward. Is this a trainer? No, thankfully not. I'm sure that's a trainer hiding around that corner though. Oh, you're probably a trainer too. Just jump out of your pile of leaves or whatever. Oh, okay, not a trainer. She's a trainer though. Whoever's right here is a trainer. So just get it over with, man. Jump out of the pile of whatever you're hiding in. Oh, no. Alright. Team Plasma then. Cool. Nice. Did I already fight this school? No. I have 2 more. So this one could either lead with a Golbat or lead with a Stunky. Either way, I'm not too terribly concerned. Reason being is if you do lead with Golbat, right? Lead with Golbat, we're still 5 levels above. We can flame charge our way through things. I'll hold you here so my friends can get away. Okay, so you're not even the right one. Cool. This is one with Stunky. Let's go maybe Magnitude, see what this does. Magnitude 6, beautiful. Also, just remembering I'm not supposed to be using Pignite, really. So let's go... They had to have given Hypnosis 100% accuracy, right? Like, there's genuinely no universe in which Hypnosis hits this frequently. Oh, and you hit 5 times on Fury Swipes. No, great. You're actually really good. You're really good. Yeah, forget a level cap. Hold this on thrust. Mind you, right? 60 base power or 60 base accuracy on Hypnosis. But somehow every Pokemon that I've gone up against in this game that has Hypnosis has hit it. Cool. Cool. Although wasn't this the guy who likes to increase opponents' RNG chances, so maybe that's part of it also. Or if Hypnosis did get buffed. I didn't see it in the documentation. So that would have been nice to know. Alright, I guess I gotta go this way. So what was the point of me going that way? I'm just gonna end up battling everybody, aren't I? Cool. This is going to be School Kid Sammy, who opens up with Linoon. In which case, we'll open up with Toji. again, right? Like I don't get why if I'm chasing a super terrorist organization, why I still have to battle kids who are playing in the forest. I feel like the gym leaders who were pretty clear about me not being able to go anywhere could grow a little bit of a spine and also tell the other trainers don't go anywhere. Knock Towel. Now I could do neutral damage with double kick. A couple things I want to check here. Number one, I guess really mainly being what moves does Knock Towel get at level 22? Confusion. Air Slash is kind of scary too. I do have Sturdy, so I'm living at least one attack here. Yeah, let's take the risk. Let's just hit it with a double kick. Fair enough. Uproar. Okay. Charmeleon. Let's go Bernard. Sandshrew. Oh, and now we don't even have a ground counter. Let's go Flame Charge, maybe? Night Slash. You're a ground type against a Pignite, and you went with Night Slash. Alright. Be my guest. We'll heal up here. You know, there is an action replay that actually allows you to cancel all of your trainer battles. Isn't this, what's her name, Fern or whatever? Or is she a scientist class trainer? Let's check the trainer rosters here. Yeah, there are no scientist trainers here. This is, what's her name? I think it's Fern, right? Whoever we help get the Dream Mist. Ever heard of Phyton Sides? No, I haven't. What was the point of that? She didn't even, no battle, didn't give me anything? Alright, I guess. Is there a hiker class trainer in here? No, there's not. Well, here's Berg. He's gonna tell me he didn't find anything, so he's gonna block off the exit. Team Plasma hasn't come in this direction. I know. I just battled all 4 of them back that way. Well, actually, not all of them. There is one more that we know of, right? That way, although there was, yeah, that little like entrance way that we can go through here. This is just a guy. The presence of fierce Pokemon. Alright, well that guy will move, I guess, when we're far enough in the game. Cool, so I can't go that way. Can't go this way. There's got to be another area over here then that I missed. Did they give any clues? Nope, he said just look for my associates. Alright. Mind you, the gym leader, the gym leader himself, strongest trainer in this general region of Unova, he's just sort of standing there by the entrance while he sends a 10-year-old to do all his work. I know it's a Pokemon game and I'm not supposed to think about it too deeply, but now that I'm older, that doesn't sit quite right with me. You know? Like, yeah, everybody jokes about, oh, you send a 10-year-old by themselves to go out into the world. Like, they're literally battling terrorists, and there's not a police force, a team of strong trainers, anybody to step up. Just literally a 10-year-old. Okay, sure, I guess, man. I literally walked past you like 10 times, and you didn't do anything. Alright, Pokemon Ranger. She's gonna lead with, oh, okay. Roselia, Chikorita, Pinsir. It's high-key good eats. If I was leading with a fire type and not Toji. Fuga. Nice job dodging the Leech Seed. Level up. We should be faster than Pinsir, right? This is a fully evolved Mon, so caution, right? Base 125 attack with 80. Oh yeah, this is just Heracross, right? I forgot. It's a little bit more defensive, I'm pretty sure. But base 85 speed versus Vulpix, which I think is base... Ninetales is base 100. Vulpix, what is your base speed? Vulpix's base speed is 65. Shoot. Alright, let's do a quick speed check just to determine if I should switch out or not. 44 compared to... 45. Wow, we're slower by 1 point. Brick Break, Revenge, Harden, Seismic Toss. Alright. I was just running a quick damage calc to make sure that nothing OHKO'd us here. And it went for Harden. Wow, okay. This certainly is not the Radical Red AI. Lunar typing is a new gimmick where typing either gains lunar typing or psychic fairy type turns into lunar typing. Ah, okay. So it's almost like terrestrialization, where like you're changing your type, but instead of completely changing it, it either gains it, right? So like pure fire will be fire and lunar, or if it's like a psychic type, like let's say Gallade, right? Psychic and fighting, it becomes psychic or fighting and lunar. That's interesting. Psychic and fairy types receive the most benefits, and the rest only receive stab. That makes sense. So yeah, it does kind of work like terrestrialization, where like a Pokemon that was already a type that it's terrestrializing into will get more of a benefit, whereas Pokemon that weren't the type before will just get an extra stab boost. Cool concept. And then it sounds like you're also planning on having some... Well, are you planning on having some Pokemon be permanently lunar typing also? Is that why you would asked about, like, you know, how many Pokemon should gain the typing? Alright, here we go. Finally an area that we haven't been before. What are all these... Please don't be trainers. Like, I just know they're going to be trainers. But please don't be trainers. Yes, man. Sure, yeah. Yeah, eat that. Mothim? Why do you even have a Mothim? Who cares? Yo, alright, Fuga. Speed up. Speed up. I don't pay you to be this slow. Stop getting outsped by Pokemon half your level. Jeez, man. Give Turtwig sturdy. Okay, who cares? And the Pecha Berry. Yeah, I would be able to utilize that if my Ninetales, right? Like, do you want to be a Ninetales? Do you want to be a Ninetales, Vulpix? Because at this rate, I promise you, you're not on track to make it to evolution. Jeez. Lock in. Lock in. I've been yelling at my team like they can hear me. Lock in. Like actually lock in. Almost listen to a Mothim? Is that not embarrassing? Like, as a Vulpix with drought and a modest nature, is that not, like, actually embarrassing to lose to a Bug-type Pokemon? Come on, Vulpix. What are we doing? There, look at that. Bernard. Dodge the hypnosis. Boost the speed. That is what star players do. That's what star players do. Come on, Bernard. Thank you. Everybody take notes. Vulpix, take notes. Vulpix. Fuga. Take notes. Take notes. There we go. Just like that, we're the fastest Pokemon on the field for the rest of the battle. We've also just officially exceeded level cap, so that's great. Scraggy. Alright. Send in Toji. There we go. Beedrill comes back out. Alright, Fuga. I'm gonna check Beedrill's moveset. Pursuit, X Scissor, Twin Needle, Focus Energy. Dude, you're the slowest Pokemon ever. Oh my god. I need a Firestone. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I need a Firestone.
I'm losing my mind with Vulpix having a base speed of 65, because Ninetales has a base speed of 100, which isn't, you know, insanely quick, but it outspeeds most Pokemon that aren't like, you know, just genuine speedsters. Dude, oh my, Vulpix, like you have all this firepower and you literally never get to use it because you're the slowest Pokemon known to man. Known to man, ever. Ever. Good news is, there's nothing really that Beedrill has that immediately threatens anybody. Yeah, Pursuit is fine. And Flame Charge bodies it. Alright, Carnivine's up. Fuga, please. Sweet Scent, thank you. Alright, Flame Burst. Dude, I can't do it. I can't do it. This is the slowest Pokemon ever. I can't do it. We're a Trick Room team now. I guess. We're a Trick Room team now. Great. No. We're a Trick Room team now. Cause hey everybody. Fuga wants to just move as slow as she wants to move. All right. We're a Trick Room team now. Everybody, drop your speed stats. All right. If for you want to learn Safeguard, yeah, maybe that'll help out. Cause clearly you're getting paralyzed before every battle. Jeez. Keep old moves, man. Get out my face. Fuga, I don't want to see you until we get a who is this? Move. I don't want to see Fuga until we get a Firestone. Get out my face, like immediately. This is the slowest Pokemon ever, man. Embarrassing. Legitimately, like, embarrassing. Obtain Moonstones. I don't care about Moonstones. Give me Firestones. Who are the Moonstones even for? What am I supposed to do with this? King's Rocks. Cool. Alright, we can get to Castelia. Let me just check the trainer rosters real quick. Well, first thing I'm going to do is check the maps. So we're here. We got a long way to go before we reach Castelia. We have the bridge. And then Castelia. Alright. Reason I was checking is because I wanted to make sure that there were no other battles here. But it looks like there might be. So, first things first, we got to make our way out of Pinwheel Forest. Please look the other way. Alright, look. Cool. Alright, make our way to Pinwheel Forest. Now, we do have our Pinwheel Forest encounter. Question is, what do I want to use it on? Looking at Pinwheel Forest encounters. I'm between a few, so we need to replace our water counter because we did lose Pansage. I'm thinking we either go Cottony to get Prankster Whimsicott as a support mon, or we go Snivy and run Contrary. But we do also have Bulbasaur here too, and the hidden ability of Chlorophyll is really helpful as well. Let me actually check the doc, see if they changed it at all. I don't think they did, but yeah. So Bulbasaur has Chlorophyll. It also has a chance to hold a Miracle Seed, which is nice. They gave Venusaur Sludge Wave, which is like very fire. Snivy might also have a Miracle Seed. Increase its base HP. I might go Venusaur just for more coverage. Plus, if I'm going to be running Sun, having Chlorophyll would be like really, really nice. But also, right, Contrary Leaf Storm is pretty nice. I guess it would also come down to, let's see. Shinra 2.0, okay, Fuga. Oh my goodness, don't even. You know what? At the very least, though, Shinra redeemed. I think it was a female Blaziken. So Shinra redeemed herself by being part of the championship winning team. Fuga is just like, come on. Like when we evolve into Ninetales, yeah, she'll be a lot more useful. But like, really? Like we're getting outsped by impossibly slow Pokemon. This is crazy. This is crazy. Either holding a specific item or night. Ooh, nighttime. That's interesting. So type change during battles at night. I like that. That's a really cool mechanic. My only question would be, is there a way to like force it if it's not nighttime? You know? I guess you did say item. I'm just trying to think of the mechanics there. So item or nighttime. That would make certain Pokemon really, really strong at nighttime then, because you would get Lunar Boost without needing it to be nighttime, so you get to use your item slot. So I'm thinking like, right, like, and does it stack on type of things too? Or is it like a one-time gimmick? So for example, I don't know what other like battle gimmicks you guys are including, but if you're including like Mega Evolution, could you get like a lunar type like Mega Gardevoir? The main character is female Brendan, named Jade. It's a cool name, based off my cousin and his girlfriend. Shout out your cousin and his girlfriend. Shout out Jade. Way better than Terra. Psychic and Fairy types gain no weaknesses, and now it's more strong. Okay, so then my follow-up question for you would be, why would I not just build a team of all lunar types? Or why would I not just build a team of all like Psychic or Fairy types, and then only battle at night? Right, like what's stopping me from just building the most OP team possible? Alright, apparently Snivy is just like super OP for this playthrough. So I guess we'll go Snivy. So Snivy appears... Let's see, where's our wild Pokemon encounters list? Grass special, 10% chance to be a Snivy. Alright. Easy enough. All we gotta do is throw on Repel, and then the next question is, I guess, who we're gonna use to get Snivy. I guess we'll go Bernard. We can go Magnitude and hope that it's not like a super powerful Magnitude. I wonder if I can re-roll this. No need to re-roll! First try! Come on, baby. Don't KO arm thrust, please. Fingers crossed. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that either. Alright, well my whole team is too strong. Oh, you know who's not too strong? You know who I bet you is not too strong to take out this Snivy? You know who I can almost guarantee you is not too strong to take out Snivy? Fuga, man. Fuga, I really hope you make me eat my words, bro. I really hope that when you evolve into Ninetales, you are just such an animal that, like, I just completely regret ever doubting you. Here. Alright, Fuga. Hex.
There we go. No stab, no status. You got caught in a wrap. You know what? You would get caught in wrap, actually. Alright, perfect. And we got a crit on whatever that was. Hex, right? And you're leech seeded. Wow, Fuga, you are on a speed run right now, man. You don't want to be on this team at all. In the slightest. I guess. Are we still getting hurt by Wrap? Yeah, still getting hurt by Wrap. Okay. Yo, what are we doing? Fuga, Fuga, Fuga. Dude, Vulpix sucks. Oh my goodness. Vulpix is the worst Pokemon of all time. How did I not know this before? Dude, Vulpix is the worst Pokemon of all time. Fuga coming in clutch. Fuga's getting swapped out. Like, the second I get a better Fire-type Pokemon, and I just reset on what's it called? On Snivy. I didn't even mean to do that. Dude, Fuga's terrible. Vulpix genuinely sucks as a Pokemon, and if you don't have a Firestone in your bag, I genuinely recommend never adding it to your team. This is the most useless Pokemon I've ever had on my team. Ever. Ever. And I really hope that Fuga evolves into Ninetales and becomes an absolute just animal. Because as it is, this Pokemon will never see playtime again. Now we gotta wait a million friggin' years to get another Snivy. There we go. Like, I really didn't think it was a crazy ask to not lose. Alright, and we're stuck in Wrap. That's how it begins. Also, why is Snivy such a low capture rate? Like, hello? Let me just pick a quick attack here. Snivy avoided quick attack. Did you just miss quick attack? I didn't know that was possible. I legitimately didn't know that was possible. It's not possible. How are you the first Pokemon to miss quick attack? What? What? My head hurts. My head hurts. My head hurts. My head hurts. Dude, this is the worst Pokemon of all time. And Snivy's just boosting itself. We're leech seeded, so like we're gonna get cooked anyways. Net Ball, no. Great Ball. Why are Great Balls failing? Dude, why? That's my question. Like, at what stage can I get an Ultra Ball is my question, because for some reason, Great Balls have no catch rate. For some reason, I guess I'm just better off using Pokeballs. How many gym badges? Probably not until 4, right? At least. Alright, this is the most useless threat of all time. Let's find... Alright, today I've learned that nobody actually knows when you can get Ultra Balls in game, but everybody knows that it's dependent on the gym badges. That's helpful. Dude, Vulpix is actually the worst Pokemon ever. Like, I'm kind of astounded. In fact, why am I even still leading with it? If we're gonna... Oh, right, because everybody else one-shots. Alright, And it's already getting late for me too, man. I was supposed to have ended stream by now, but I have this burden on the team called Vulpix. Dude, this Pokemon is actually awful. If you're a Vulpix fan, no, you're not. You're not a Vulpix. You're a Ninetales fan, maybe. Ninetales, great Pokemon. Incredible weather setter. Very versatile. Vulpix has a base stat total of 12. So you genuinely can't do anything with Vulpix. Let's go Confuse Ray, because Flame Burst one-shots. hurt itself in confusion. If it didn't always go for a wrapped first turn, I would switch out and then go somebody a little bit stronger. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, we're giving Snivy a nickname. I have half a mind to name this Snivy Fuga just to spite Vulpix, dude. Vulpix sucks. This Pokemon is terrible. Like, actually awful. Matter of fact. Dude, this is awful. Let me just read off Vulpix's stats. HP stat of 38. 38. Jeez, man. 38. This thing falls down the stairs, it gets KO'd. Attack stat of 41. Can't do anything with that, right? But you might be thinking, okay, attack stat of 41. Does it at least have decent special attack? Special attack of 50. 50. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a first stage evolution, right? I'm not expecting insanely high anything stats. But dude, base speed of 65? With its defenses being 40 on the physical defense? Dude, you can't do anything with that. You literally can't do anything with that. This thing is terrible. This thing is actually awful. Hanami, Pansage was Hanami. Our Snivy was Manda before, the name of Orochimaru snake. So I might run it back with Manda. Alright. Sorry, I was responding to something. Alright. Snavy's nickname, probably gonna run with Manda again. Cool. So we have a Snivy. Get me out of this forest, bro. That's step 2. So get me out of this forest. What level is Snivy? Level 20, so we're 1 level away from leveling up here. Naive nature plus speed minus special defense. I'm kind of good with that for now. Yeah. You do have overgrowth, so we do have to give it contrary, but I'll do that at another time. For now, put him first, right? No, we didn't. We got Fuga first, dude. Most useless Pokemon on this team. I really hope that I end up apologizing to Fuga. I hope that as soon as Fuga becomes a Ninetales, I'm like, whoa, sorry for doubting you. You are carrying this team. But for now, oh my goodness, this Pokemon is useless. Let's forget Rapid Spin for now. We can always relearn it. Do you not gain all the XP from taking out a Happiny? Attract. Alright, Mine at level 21. Mine should be evolving. Cool. We now have our Servine. Alright. Here we go. Sunkern and Magikarp are probably better than Fuga. Dude, anything is better. Anything is better. Anything. Matter of fact, I'm about to total up Vulpix's base stat total. Because this is actually like really getting on my nerves. Now, this Pokemon is awful. This Pokemon is... How is it that you're a weather setter this early in game and you're bad? That to me makes no sense. Right? Weather is like one of the most broken things that you can have access to in a PvE game. And like, or in PvE Pokemon. This is ridiculous. $38 plus 41 plus 40 plus 50. I could actually probably just check Cerebi for the totals, but you know what? My pure spite is causing me to add this up manually. 299. 299 base stat total. I think what's really frustrating for me is the fact that it's so slow. I think that's what's bothering me the most. Right? Because it's not like it's too frail to be this slow. And it doesn't even hit all that hard. If it was super slow, but also had high HP or decent defenses or good defensive typing, right? Or a lot of like recovery moves that say, okay, you're slow, but you can stay in the battle. Being that slow, knowing that you get 2-hit KO'd by 80% of opponents is embarrassing. You can't do it. You simply can't do it. Like viable Pokemon, right? Obviously, I don't need to be the one to tell you guys this, but viable Pokemon, if you're slow, you gotta hit, or if you're fast, let me start over. If you're slow, you got to be able to take a lot of hits. If you can't take a lot of hits, you got to be fast. Vulpix is neither. Vulpix is neither. But we'll see. This could be the start of the ultimate redemption arc. I hope it is for this team's sake. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. I got to go make dinner, do a bunch of other stuff this evening. As always, I want to thank you guys for showing up, showing out, and showing love. Hope y'all have a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic rest of your Thursday. Fantastic rest of your week. And I'll catch y'all next time, man. Peace.